This is worksheet 7.3, and I'm going to do 16 and 17, which are factoring problems. Number 16, when you're factoring, you should always first look to see if there is a common factor. So in number 16, there is a common factor of 4. So I'm going to factor that out, and I'm left with 4x squared minus 1. Second thing you want to do is look at what you've factored and see if there is any other expressions that can be factored further. So in this expression, 4x squared minus 1 is a difference of squares. So I have the 4, and then this difference of squares can be factored as 2x plus 1, 2x minus 1. When you're done, you should multiply it back out and make sure that you get the original problem. So this right here gives us 4x squared minus 2x plus 2x minus 1, which is just 4x squared minus 1. And then we have a 4 out front. So that gives us 16x squared minus 4, which is the same as the original problem. On 17, we have nothing in common, so we can't factor anything out. This is not a difference of squares. We have a trinomial that we can factor using a diamond. A times C is negative 12, B is negative 1. Negative 4 times 3 gives me negative 12, also adds up to negative 1. Factoring by grouping is the process by which we're going to figure out what the two factors are. Common mistake here is wanting to go straight to the answer using these two values. That's not going to work. It's not going to be equivalent to the expression that we have here. So the process is to rewrite the first and the last terms. So these two terms stay identical. The middle term gets split into these two values. So instead of negative 1x, we have negative 4x and positive 3x. We're going to factor by grouping, so I'm going to group these into two sections. The first group has a common factor of x. The second group only has a common factor of 1. Whatever you have in common here, so the 3x minus 4 is in common, that's one of our factors. And whatever's left, x plus 1, is our other factor.